Okay, so this is gonna sound weird. It's gonna sound fairy tale-y, but our life is our movie. And I chose mine really early, I believe, to be fairy tale like, with a lot of Twilight Zone elements in it. So yeah, I often have a Twilight Zone theme going off in my head, fairy tale style. That makes sense? Really not. So last week, well, before last week, I was in that like speechless, sleepy, ecstasy, just joy and blissy, giggly state. Then last week, I forget what day, I was doing yard work, and I didn't live here before, so I've seen the ground, but when I got here, it was frozen, and it started to snow right away almost, so I didn't notice, and so I was decluttering. I don't like to say de-weeding because I don't believe in weeds. Everything is necessary. And so I was decluttering the debris that, from the dead stuff. And I found a circle of rocks on the ground. And it was really hidden. Like, there was a lot of stuff on it. So me and my daughter, Lily Rose, we started to take the stuff, like pull the stuff out of the ground and just all the extra dead stuff, to make room for the new. And it was odd, once the circle of stones was all like uncovered and just, I forgot to count how many stones. I gotta go check that later. Once it was all done, I pricked my thumb on something, and I found the thing that I pricked my thumb on, and I looked at it, and it's like this weird ass little thing I'd never really seen before. And this is how much a dipshit I can be. I took that thing, and instead of like keeping it just in case it was like, poisonous or dangerous, I kind of threw it into the wind and never found it again. But when I pricked my thumb, I bled, which is rare for me. So I kind of, didn't waste my blood, and I offered it to the rock, and I did my little mojo thing, and that combined with hearing someone, I forget who it was I was watching, and I forget his exact words. Anybody who's ever listened to me knows I reiterate, I don't remember the exact words. He said something like, how did he say it? He said something like, you can't not have a home and just leave and have no destination. Like, just be wandering. And with those two things that happened, fear came into me. Because like, I'm 47 years old, like, seriously, and my home is where my heart is. Although I've had places in my life that I have like loved and believed they were home, that always fades for me, and like, home is me. And anyways, long story short, I've been planning or wishing or hoping or being pushed, I don't even know, for a long time to just get rid of everything that I don't give a fuck about and take off. And so it's taken me, I don't know, like I said, I don't remember what day that happened last week, but it's taken me since last week to push through my fear, to face it, every single thing that I'm afraid of, and to say, fuck it, we definitely are hitting the fucking highway with no specific direction, and me and my daughter are going to spend the summer traveling across Canada, for fucking shits and giggles. For me, one of my biggest things to overcome was the fact that, I'm alone with a 7-year-old and have no destination. and have really no place to come back to that's my own. Do I have places to go back to? Yes, I do. I have family, and honestly, I didn't think they would encourage me, but they are like gung-ho about what I'm doing. They've seen my they've seen my whole life. They're my family. But they've seen my last 3 years and how I've done everything to try to either, you know, find people that I belong with, or to create some sort of community feeling where I am, and that's never happened. So officially, I want to be out of this house by the 18th, so that on the 19th, 19/6/19, I say it in French way, so it would be the le 19 juin 2019, we're the fuck out of here. Which is pretty cool, because that is a couple days before solstice. And yeah, we're just gonna hit the fucking highway and travel across Canada. Our main goal is to like spread joy and authenticity, and to search for that, to receive that as well. We're thinking there's so much free shit that goes on across Canada in the summer that's going to be our thing, you know, to kind of look for the festivals. And when I say festivals, I mean the daytime or early evening things, the kid-friendly stuff. I ain't no party girl, and you know, I got a 7-year-old, so we're going across Canada basically to search for fun kid shit to do, so that my kid can have fun. It's starting to rain, I gotta move. So that my kid can have fun, and that obviously I can too. I'm gonna pack myself into a little corner here. It's raining, I don't want to go inside. So yeah, might sound fucked up, but like I said, like even like my mom, who I thought the most would be like, holy fuck girl, are you kidding me, you can't do this, it's so irresponsible, she gets it. She pulled me aside. I went and saw my family the other day, and she pulled me aside and she says to me, and this is while I was in fear, so it was like that weird feeling, because I was like in a vice grip of like fucking, I can't do this, this is like just fucked up, who does this shit. She says to me, she's like, Michelle, you know, when I think of you, I think of one word. I was like, oh fuck, in my head. And every word, everything she's ever called me, and everything I've ever called myself, just like fucking hit me. As I waited for the word, because she kind of drew it out, you know, made it mysterious. I was like, what the fuck's gonna come out of her mouth? And I'm like, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to handle this shit. She said authenticity, and I fucking lost my shit and just started crying, and I looked at her, I was like, what's the fucking point? Like, I mean, I've been like this for fucking 47 years. Until my 45th year, I can say I could, like, fake it. Just, and it wasn't even fake. It was just, like, I just kind of blended with what I had to and who I was with. And now I just can't. And it's not that I don't... I can't do that thing where I just get that first job and do what I gotta do to support my kid, and yeah. So we're gonna start a channel and basically, like, you know, show off fucking Canada and the fun shit that we do. So I am gonna ask for guidance, not because I might listen to it or not, but if anybody is from Canada and has like some cool shit that you know goes on in your community, let me know. Either email it to me, my email's in my stuff, rewildthechild@gmail.com, or just comment. I'm gonna start I don't know, whether it be a notebook or, you know, fucking note in my fucking phone with the suggestions. I'd really like them. And even if you're not from Canada and you've heard of, like, I don't know, something in whatever town, or if you have family somewhere and you've heard of stuff that goes on, we're looking for like cheesy ass motherfucking shit. Give you an example. If you've ever crossed Canada, like there's like some weird ass shit, like fucking giant moose, fucking statues, giant fish statues, like just weird stuff. Like in Moonbeam, there's actually a fucking spaceship. I'll grab it in a minute, honey. Thank you. Shut the door. Yeah, there's a place called Moonbeam, Ontario, and there's a fucking spaceship. Like, I think it's not real, but maybe it is. That they built, and you know, they exposed that, and so we're looking for just cheesy fucking wild shit to do. Yep. So any suggestions would be cool. I'm a backroads girl, so you know, although we might hit the main highways once in a while, depending on to get to if we have a specific destination, but otherwise, back roads are nice. Like the secondary highways I really like, because you go through the towns instead of like all the overpasses and all the funky shit. So yeah, if you have like, even if it's like in butt fucking anywhere, like I'm definitely gonna be going to Manitoba, because you know it's right in the middle of Canada, so I gotta go through it if I want to go west. My sister's working in and out of Manitoba all, well, for the next year, but specifically all summer, so we're definitely gonna be heading all the way up past fucking Flin Flon. So if you know what fucking Canada looks like, we're gonna be up there. So if there's anywhere even fucking farther up, like we might go see the fucking polar bears. Yep. A lot of me wants to get all the way to the Yukon, because I lived there as a kid, and honestly, we lived in Whitehorse, and it was one of my, we only lived there for 2 months when I was in grade 3, I think it was, and it was one of my most special, happy places and happy memories, and one of the places that I cried the most when we left. Yeah, I'm thinking we're going all the way to the Yukon, and there's some weird stuff I want to do. I tried to reactivate my Facebook account because I got people that I had been following for 12 years, and I've been off Facebook for a long time, so much so that my account got deleted. So I'm thinking that it's like, because if I'm guided to search for those people, it'll just happen. There's specific events that have happened in Canada that I want to go see, certain places to help heal the land. There's family of certain people who, I don't want to say the names right now, and if it's able to be integrated into our YouTube channel that we're going to make, I'll definitely have those people on. But there's family of people that had stuff happen that was, you know, public, and okay, I'm coming, honey. I never get a call. I'm coming. Anyways, haven't made a video in a long time, and my fucking phone is ringing at the same time, so if it rings twice, I gotta go grab it. And yeah, I'll follow up on this later, but we're doing it. Like I said before, I think I said it, or was I just thinking it? I started traveling across Canada with my parents when I was 6, and it's just me and my little one here, and I can do it alone, so what's the fucking difference if I'm on the fucking highway? And that's it. And that's the thing too, is I got strategic people, like family for real, legit, or my sister's, you know, friends that I've known since she was in college or university, as pit stops if I really need them, in every province except Saskatchewan. That's weird. Anyways, I'm out of here for now. Talk to you later. Have a good day.